you're gonna help me. So we've got all sorts of ways that we can use food, and we call that food animation. We can roll it, we can toss it, we can deliver it slowly to the dog's mouth, we can cage it, we can fiddle with it. What I'm doing right now, because Shadow's on her boundary, is I'm kind of fiddling with it and see how that keeps her focus. So she's engaged with me because she knows I have something she values in my hand, and I'm fiddling with it. So that's food fiddle, literally just fiddling with the food. Sometimes we also food fiddle on the ground in front of a dog. We can do that one here real quick. Free. So this would be a food fiddle on the ground. So again, I'm just playing with it, and occasionally I'm going to toss one to her. You know, it's just another way of animating the food and keeping it something that she's focused on. Get it? So that's food fiddle, and food fiddle so in your hands as well as on the ground. We also have bowling or tossing the food. So let me reset her. Bowling the food. So I'm literally just bowling it, rolling it. Dogs like to chase. Good girl. Good girl. So again, resetting her position. Good. So Shadow's pretty good at catch. We'll talk about catch in a different video, but I can also toss it and she can catch it or sometimes miss it. She's caught these. So again, this is another way to have your dog or to animate with the food. Catching is one of her favorite things to do, especially when I need to get focus. We can drop the food. So again, just dropping the food. And don't be worried. Good job. Don't be worried if your dog misses. Good girl. So again, just dropping the food. I'm cueing her into middle just because that's an easy way for me to have her be in a space for dropping the food. And this isn't anything other than just dropping the food, and they either catch it or they don't. But again, that's another way to animate. Good girl. The other thing we can do to then change the arousal level, so catching, throwing, bowling, those are all going to be more arousal high, arousal up ways of animating the food. The other way we can utilize our food animation is by keeping the food slow and bringing the arousal level down. Sit, please. Is by what's called airplane feeding. No, I need you down. She gets a little pushy sometimes. So this is actually good that we're bringing the arousal level down. So airplane feeding is to bring the food and deliver it right to the mouth. Now, if she were to be grabbing for the food, say here's her mouth and she's, yes, thank you. She's grabbing for the food. Here, you hop it up. Hop it up. Thank you. Say she's grabbing for the food here. If I'm bringing the food in and she's grabbing for it, I'm going to pull my hand away gently. So the idea is to have them learn that they need to back off with their nose and wait until the food comes all the way in. Free. So we'll demonstrate that one. So again, this is just slowing down the food delivery. And that's pretty good. And that's pretty good. Just bringing the arousal level down with things like airplane feed, or as we did earlier, mouse and food fiddle here. Again, just bringing her arousal level down. Good. And say we wanted to then, just gotta reload, bring her arousal level up again. Ready, ready, middle. Good. we could do some bowling. Good girl. Catch. Good girl. Ready? Catch. Whoops. Going all over the place. I have more here. So another one that we can do is called Paint the Town Red. And again, it's a food finder. So the food is just right in my hand. And I'm giving her a few pieces. I've got it in my hand. Now this one, if the arousal level is up on your dog, they can get a little nippy. So just think about your dog. Not all food delivery methods are appropriate for every dog. But again, this one, just getting her to follow my hand, and I'm not going in any particular pattern. Sometimes we can even move a little bit with our Paint the Town Red, make it more exciting. Yes, good girl. Oh, so slobbery. And then bring the arousal level back down with airplane. Good. Good. So a few different ways to animate the food. Get it. To have there be a little bit of a dimmer switch, so we're not completely off, we're not completely on. We're sort of somewhere in that 20 to 60% mode. Really nice ways just to think about how you can use the food to make it more of a rewarding experience for your dog. Right? We like food, don't we? Oh, sleepy. The good girl. Okay, hop it up.